Well, I guess the whole journey of the character is a journey back home, and it's in this case it's even more. She starts even farther away from home than in normal stories, and I guess for us, gravity is home, is what keeps our feet down on Earth, and so for us, in a way, the meaning of gravity is just the force that is constantly pulling you back home. Yeah, well, the character Ryan, since one of the things we wanted to make with the character was that she wasn't the stereotypical astronaut that like would know exactly what to do in the situation. We really wanted to have a character that would be almost in that environment, like a fish out of water. So for us, we always saw the character as a scientist that was there but had minimum training, and really when the debris strikes, she's not prepared to deal with the situation. It was a very interesting process. We had worked previously on another script, so we already had a good working relationship. I always learn a lot by working with him, and this was a subject matter that interested us both a lot. Like, he grew up with space exploration and he was a big fan of it, and also for me space was very interesting. I mean, I didn't grow up with Apollo. I grew up more with, I guess, the elements that are in the movie now, the Atlantis, the space shuttles. And so it was a process that it was very, very natural and fun because we both really enjoyed the environment. We both were really happy with the concept of a single character's journey. Well, I mean, since the casting got brought up, I was very excited about both options, and the process, both with George and with Sandra, has been great in the sense that they've brought up so much to the character, and it wasn't that much adjusting for them. It was more taking all the great things and ideas they had to bring into the project. When we started writing the script, I mean, as I said, we had a concept and stuff, but another challenge that we wanted to make was to make it almost like a really enjoyable ride. Like, so I think the experience for the audience is gonna be like a really fun roller coaster ride. When we were writing, and there's the scene where Ryan's spinning out of control, and for me that was a very strong scene since we wrote it, because it was, for me, that notion of not having a ground was very shocking, and that's a thing that I've been so happy about seeing the filming, because since there's no gravity in the film, it's very interesting to see how the camera frame in a way doesn't have a floor, because up in space there's no floor. Sometimes you see the head in a vertical position and then horizontal. There's never what we're accustomed in cinema, which is the ground is the bottom edge of the frame.